When I was a kid, like Ledger, we fought over the remote. Now you and your kids' devices may be fighting for your home's Wi-Fi. I recently talked with someone who could help with just that.
Mike Wilson from Comcast Indiana joins us. Good to see you, sir. Hope you and your family are well.
Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a long time, so it's good to be back, even in isolation.
Yes, it is. It is. We appreciate your time and your expertise. So there are basically some issues that are happening in households with the use of the internet and the Wi-Fi and things of that nature. Now would be a good time to give us some reminders of what we should be looking for to maximize our signal and minimize the stress.
Yeah, and it has never been more important. And there's actually some tips that won't just impact your house, but could actually impact your neighborhood too if you don't follow them. So yeah, I want to be very clear about some stuff. Now, the first thing is if you just find maybe some devices in your house that maybe are a little bit older, but you want to run a speed test, like the first thing you can do is, just kind of look at, like, I use the Xfinity speed test, but you can go and just find any random speed test that you like, test out your speed to that device and see if maybe it's the device's issue. The other thing you can do is if it's an older device, it may be slowing down your network, so you can maybe back that device off of your network too. Okay. So if you've got a kiddo with an older iPad, you may want to turn that off if he's not using it, and then that way it's off your network and you don't have to worry about it as much. So that's something that I would keep in mind, at least just for your household. That's important to kind of just moving forward, especially in this crisis time where it does become a crisis if you don't have internet in your house and everybody's doing e-learning. We run into that too, where you've got like an older device. So it's important to knock that off.
Mm-hmm. Location's important too, right?
Yeah, so I have behind me, this is actually my handy dandy wireless gateway right here. So this is the modem that provides internet to my entire house. It is up off the floor. It is not in the basement in a corner somewhere. And it's important to keep it in mind where, like, okay, so if I can't really see that area, or maybe I've got a major appliance in the way, it's going to impact your signal. So this happens to be on the other side of the house from my bedroom. So not an ideal choice necessarily for Wi-Fi going there. So I recommend these guys. This is a little network extender. And this will be able to extend the network in my house. I plug it into the wall in my bedroom, and it pulls that signal out and actually makes my signal stronger because I've got a 5-bedroom house, so it's important that it is able to throw across the house.
Right, exactly. Oh, wow. That's
now
fantastic.
The important thing that I want to bring up. This is the one that impacts your neighborhood.
Okay.
Make sure that your signal is when it is strong and you've made sure you've done all your good work. But if you move anything around the house, especially this router, make sure that this guy right in the back, this cable is tight in the back of the box and going to the wall, because you can actually, if I fire up my microwave and that's loose, I can actually throw signal back into my neighborhood and take out some of my neighbor's internet signal as well.
What?
Yes, that is a true thing right there. So it's important to keep in mind, like, keep your neighbors happy, keep your household happy. It's important to bring everybody together, not drive them apart.
Now, you could become like a mini Bond villain in your own neighborhood by messing with people's signal.
You could. Oh God, I hope nobody does that now. We're not supposed to fuel that kind of atmosphere.
And finally, the network, managing the devices.
Yeah, so if you're managing your devices, right, so I use XFi. We've got this cool thing that it monitors, and3re's other internet providers will have some kind of network management tool maybe, but we do have XFi. What you can do with XFi is basically it's an app. It's free to X1 customers, included with their service, and all you do is click on there and you can assign devices to people so you know who's using what. And one of my favorite things is being able to, like, hey, did you get your homework done? No, you didn't. Pause your device. Your device is off right now. So you can do that to your kids if you're that kind of parent, which
I want to be that kind of parent. That's amazing. That's amazing. So how have you been managing through this?
We have been really just burying ourselves in music. We've all gotten way better at instruments. So the guitar, the piano, we're going to try to book some shows, maybe up in Fort Wayne at the Clyde or something like that, as soon as we get our little mini Partridge family experience going here.
Well, if you get into writing some music and you have original music, by all means, we'll make the time and the place for you here on Indy Style.
Oh man, well, does Indy Style have a theme song yet?
We do, but we're open to suggestions.
Good. Well, we might have something. We'll work on something.
All right. So Comcast.com, right?
Yeah. Just go to Xfinity.com, Comcast.com. It'll all get you there. And of course, and please follow these tips because it'll help out you and your neighbors.
Yeah, and your relationship with your family too. All right, Mike, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Tracy.